name is George Sam, the greatest man on earth, besides my dad. And he will be evaluating Lucero Gonzalez. So can I have you up here, Mr. Sam? Thank you.
All right, so I'll be evaluating Lucero, and she is working on her very first project, which is the icebreaker. So the time on this first project is 4 to 6 minutes, and the objective is to begin speaking before an audience. The second one is to discover speaking skills you already have and skills that need some attention. And the title of her speech is called Blessed.
All right, thank you, George. All right, let's have Miss Lucero Gonzalez up here. Everyone.
Good evening, Toastmasters and distinguished guests.
Good evening.
I'm actually very excited because milk and honey, and it's just, and the title that I chose, Blessed, correlates to what I want to talk about. An icebreaker is to give everybody insight of who I am. So I'm not just this person walking around, but you get to know what I'm about. So what I'm about is, there's a lot of it, like everybody else. There's a lot of complex of everything from childhood to where you are now. Well, first of all, I'm blessed. I am blessed. I was born in East LA, born and raised in East LA by 2 Mexican parents. I'm first generation American, and basically I had this amazing mother that she brought attention to what purpose and opportunity and possibility is. She made me think and expand my mind to what out there could be. Even though I was very young, I was very isolated. I couldn't really go out and go to, friends' houses or anything like that. I was not allowed. It was more of what my mom told me. And again, of what I read. I love books, and that expanded my mind even more so. My father, he was the adventurous type. He was the one that taught me how to, there's adventure and there's fun in this world. And even though they taught me that, they were complex individuals themselves. So with that said, it was kind of like they're wild people because they were very, very opposite. My mother, very disciplinarian. My father was like, whatever it is. So of course, by seeing that, the structure in the household was really crazy. So how I found out my escape was through reading and art and just painting, and I loved the violin and all that good stuff. That just expanded my vision internally, even though I did not know what this world was providing me. I was very rose-colored glasses, would you could say. I only saw the world through my eyes and not what this world was about. I have one brother, and I believe we're the same way because he's the same way as I am. He's a hard worker, very homebody. He likes to also read, expand himself, learn, cultivate, and develop himself. And with that said, let me just get my thoughts together. What I learned from that is having these parents that showed me that, even though my mother expanded my mind and my father showed the culture and the fun and the adventure in life, I had to find my own identity. And I found that through reading and understanding what life is about through seeing others in my books that I read. I read a lot of biographies. And I learned through what they went through, even though I didn't do what they did. So I felt their experience. And so why am I saying I'm blessed? Because even though I had these 2 individuals raise me in their best abilities, they brought me what they could. I mean, these are 2 individuals that came together out of crazy circumstances, and then they had children, and they're bringing these two individuals to this world with their own ideals, which were kind of like fragmented, and you have to find your own identity of what you are about. And you have to, what I do is like I see their experience and I learn through that, but I have to find my own identity of what I'm about and what I need to do in order to be able to be efficacious in this world and not just carry what they say should be like, or even so, whatever struggles I have through the upbringing, I don't see that as struggles, I see them as development, because it showed me what I could do and what I've grown into and what I could accomplish. Because even though in this very short time I've been through a lot of crazy stuff, not of my doing, but more of not knowing, or more like not understanding what this world's really all about, thinking everybody thinks as you do, but in reality everyone's totally different. And you have to be who you are, stand your ground, yet let others be who they are, but not allow them to color your vision. Saying that, with my adolescence and my 20s and now my early 30s, I am super excited for this season, and I am passionate for the possibilities and the opportunities that I have before me. And just, I am super passionate about my family, my friends, my work, my self-development, and I'm just excited of being here because, as you're saying, I felt the same thing with everybody, the warm welcoming and the inviting atmosphere that everyone brought to me. And I hope that I could do the same to the newcomers in the same way that I felt. And I hope I did good.